So a year ago, um, me, my oldest son, and my teenage daughter, my older teenage daughter, the three of us went to a concert in Salt Lake City. Um, it was a band called 21 Pilots. So we went to a 21 Pilots concert in Salt Lake City, and we met. Me and my daughter went to like a special fan engagement thing. My son didn't go to that part. He just went to the show, but to the special fan engagement thing, my daughter and I went. 21 Pilots is her favorite band, so we went to this fan engagement thing before the concert started, and we met another girl there and her father, and the daughters. They ended up just hitting it off and talking through the whole thing, and exchanged phone numbers and all that good stuff, and have continued to text and talk to each other on a pretty much daily basis for the past year. And I continued to stay in contact with the father as well, and talk to him. Not as often as the girls did, but maybe a couple times a month or something like that. And so we decided that we were going to go to Montana, because that's where they live, and go see them in Montana. So we planned part of our trip around going to Montana to meet these, I guess, strangers that all we did was spend a few hours with at a concert in Salt Lake City. Neither, where none of us live. We don't live in Utah, and they don't live in Utah, but that was kind of the closest one. We all ended up there together by happen chance and hit it off. And so part of this trip, we went and spent 3 days in the part of Montana where they live, and went and hung out with them in person again, and it was a lot of fun. So our wives met, the rest of our families met. It was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun together. We went out and did some fun things. As a big group, they ended up being, between their family and our family, 12 people. So we just went and had a lot of fun together. Our kids are similar in ages. So it was just a lot of fun. And I was just thinking about what a blessing, man. What a blessing friendship is. Because I don't have a lot of friends. And what a blessing friendship is, and what a weird way to come across friends. I think kids make friends much more easily than adults do. And that definitely was the case here for sure. But what a blessing that it ended up being so spectacular and so perfect. The dad and I are very similar. Our wives are very similar. Our children are very similar. And it was just such a fun time just hanging out with them and getting to see how they live, and where they live, and the city that they call home. It was a lot of fun. So go out there and make some friends. And talking with people at the campgrounds, I wish I had more time to just hang out in campgrounds and meet people. And I think you could have an amazing, amazing experience just meeting people at campgrounds and staying in touch with them and seeing where they're traveling to, and all of those kinds of things. You talk superficially to your neighbors in the campground and stuff, but I think it'd be really cool to get like a group of people together and you guys just travel together. Does anybody do that? You travel with a group of friends? So I don't know. Anyway, just some more things I'm thinking about.